Good day, Laetitia from Petra Institute. Today I'm meeting with some of my colleagues to discuss research that they have recently done about the impact of Petra Institute's work over the past 33 years. Welcome everybody, it's a pleasure having you with us, and will you please introduce yourselves?
Yes, thank you, Laetitia. I'm Lize Pieterse, and I'm a training facilitator at Petra and also a researcher.
Good day, my name is Viola Fransman, and I am a training facilitator as well as researcher at Petra Institute.
I am Dinhira. I'm a training facilitator and I coordinate the consulting department.
Hello everybody, my name is Riette Botha and I'm also a facilitator and researcher.
And I'm Dirk, also a facilitator, also responsible for strategic relationships.
Thank you. Viola, I want to start with you. How did you become involved in this research project?
Laetitia, we were contacted by Mergon, who introduced this course to us. They said that there will be other NGOs and NPOs from around the world who will be part of this course, and whether we wanted to also participate. They then sponsored the training, and a team was assembled from the staff of Petra to be part of this course. We completed real-life training, doing impact evaluation through dialogues in action. We did not initially know exactly what the training would entail, but we soon discovered that the process will answer one of Petra's biggest needs.
And Viola, what was Petra's need, which you felt could be answered?
Petra has been doing consultation and training over a period of 33 years, and we received feedback on the impact and life changes happening after people attended our courses, but we've never been able to exactly define or measure those changes, and how people who participated in the courses and the children they served changed, or how their communities changed due to the impact of the courses.
Riette, please tell us more about what you have found.
I think one of the findings that really confirmed so well the change we have seen in children is that children in trusting relationships with adults, they grow in maturity. So, if we say a trusting relationship, may mean that the adult intentionally decides to walk a road with the child so the relationship can grow. And it safely grows with the trust, and the trust grows and the acceptance grows. The result is a child that not only becomes spiritually mature, but also emotionally and socially more mature.
Thank you. So, Emily, what were some of the typical things that you've heard concerning spiritual maturity?
Yeah, one of the respondents mentioned that the children start to understand that we could apply in our lives what we are learning in the Bible. So we have children who not only have had the knowledge of the Bible, but also the desire and commitment to apply what they have learned in their lives. This is really what we would like to hear and see. Children doing things differently, doing life differently, because somewhere a group of adults did not only have the skills to build relationships, but also the humbleness to walk alongside these children.
And regarding social maturity, Dirk?
One of the respondents mentioned that children show maturity by serving, having a servant heart. In other words, the child can contribute on a new level. I mean, they are really following in the footsteps of Jesus, really modeling their lives on the example of Christ. They make new life choices based on the values they see in Jesus. One of the respondents shared how a previous bully became a helper and does not want to bully anymore. So we have children who not only have the head knowledge of the Bible, but also the desire and commitment to apply what they've learned in their lives.
Thank you. Riette, what did respondents say about children healing on an emotional level?
One of the respondents shared how satisfying it was to see a wounded child, this is now a traumatized child, finding healing and purpose in life. when they see a child for the first time, her example was the self-image of this child was so low, it was almost like this child wants to hide and crawl under the carpet and not be seen by anybody. But after about 3 months of coming to their classes, he comes and he whispers to her that he has a friend now. And that was so satisfying to see and hear this growth.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. Thank you, Riette. Lize, did you interview participants who have completed a specific course?
Actually, Laetitia, the participants have completed different courses of Petra over the years, but all with the same aim of building communities where children are welcome.
Can you tell us a bit more about these courses?
Well, I will point out some of these courses, but anyone interested could also visit our website with much more information. But I think our foundational course is the Entering the World of Children course, where participants really experience the deep value of connecting with children in their community. And I'm also thinking of Petra's Walking with Wounded Children course, where participants are trained to build relationships with traumatized children.
And Lize, do you have any courses specifically related to children's ministry in a church scenario?
Yes, Laetitia, I'm thinking of Petra's Relational Children Ministry course, where children workers really get the opportunity to learn in depth about the use of boundaries and games, storytelling, active listening, to build relationship with children in any scenario, whether it is in church, at school, or in the family. And this course also brings amazing paradigm shifts to children workers on how to prepare and present the Bible stories and Bible verses.
Dirk, it was mentioned that the importance of a trusting relationship between the adult and child in order for the child to grow towards maturity. Please tell us more about the adults in these relationships.
Yeah, we believe that faith is passed on from one person to another, from a more mature person to a person that is growing in the faith. So these adults, they have to possess very special qualities. So the first thing is they have to understand God's perspective on children, like we find in Matthew 18 and other parts of the Bible. It is included as a biblical foundation in Petra's courses. So when children are in the presence of adults who have internalized God's perspective on children, they grow in maturity. So the respondents, they consistently said they based their ministries on Jesus' example that shows us welcoming, respecting, caring for children. So basically spiritual maturity.
Dirk, anything else that you've seen in these adults?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is it's not only about skills, it's about doing things in the right, but it's doing the right things. In other words, these people have certain values that they've adopted, that they've internalized. It became part of them, and they've mastered certain skills. For example, as Lize already explained, how do you actually enter the world of children? How do you build relationships? How do you involve them in decision making? How do you help them to find their calling? These new skills, they support the values of respect and trust and love and relationship with God.
Thank you, Dirk. Emily, what type of skills do they need to master in order to build trusting relationships?
Joining play by following the child, listening to the child. The child teaches me how to play, and I enter his world with a deep value of respect for children, which I have adopted from Christ. And then when we also see adults who have become advocates to intentionally include children in the Christian life at church, in the families, and in the communities.
Lize, what is the significance of this finding for Petra and other ministries? What would you like to challenge our listeners with?
I think, Laetitia, perhaps one of the first challenges will be to accept a new view of children, to really view children not only as the future, but view children as being able to make a valuable, mature contribution as part of the present church. We are not raising children only for the future, but also to model life changes to their friends right now and influence them and even adults to also grow spiritually, emotionally, and socially by making better life choices.
Thank you so much for sharing these findings. It is really encouraging to know that over the past 33 years, we could bring hope and new life and healing to children all over the world, and that children's lives could be changed. We also thank the Lord for enabling us to do this. And also a huge thank you to all our supporters that for the past 33 years have supported us in many ways, by prayer and financially and other ways, to enable us to continue with this work. And these findings of the report will be published on our social media platforms, and the full report will in due course be published on our website. So keep an eye open for that, and please feel free to share that information with especially ministries that work with children. We would like to partner with other ministries and denominations, organizations, that we can assist, equip, and help to reach children on a very deep spiritual level in order to help them to grow to maturity. Thank you so much. Until next time.